how you found out, who told you, then what happened, did you have any, choice in the matter? Was there like a sequence of events leading up to it, following it? Like, I don't, just in a general sense, like, what can you share about the experience of going through that trade process from the Twins to the Blue Jays?
Yeah. Well, I guess to start it off was I wasn't expecting it. Obviously, there was like some obvious trades that you could expect. Then one guy went, then all of a sudden 6 other guys went, and then we ended with 10 or 11 guys getting traded. But
Mm-hmm.
I was hanging out in the hotel room with pretty like probably a half the team, just watching the last hour, like the live feed on the TV, and then I started getting a call. And initially I thought it was like spam because I didn't save the number. I don't know who it was. And then I looked over, it's New Jersey. I'm like, oh, I should probably answer this. And I put my phone back over, answer it. And then it was Jay-Z, the Twins GM. And then I run out. I run out of the room to talk to him. My world just got flipped upside down, basically. And then one thing led to another. Called my wife, called my family, called my agent. Then the next morning was the flight. Flew to Toronto, packed your bags, and yeah. And then I just showed up over here with like 6 outfits, about to hop on the road for another 2 away series. Then my wife comes and visits, brings me 8 more outfits, and then so I got clothes, my backpack, and no car, no nothing. Still, just like the bare minimum. Just trying to, yeah. But and then after I got the call from Jay-Z, the GM, saying I was traded, I talked with Rocco. I met some of my players, said goodbye, talked with a couple other of the front office members and everything. So yeah, it's wild. It's a crazy experience, a bunch of emotions, all the above.
Yeah. So there's a thing you mentioned that I think a lot of people, including myself, you kind of take for granted. You don't really think about. Did you own your house in Minnesota and you had all your stuff there, and now you got like this place that you got to figure out what to do with?
Yeah. Well, I have my house up in central Minnesota, so it's a couple hours north of the cities. I have my house there. I had an apartment in the cities for the season.
Okay.
That's still there. I still have the lease. All my stuff's still there, just sitting there. And then I took over a lease here. So I got 2 leases and a mortgage basically going on right now. Yeah, I guess you just kind of deal with it till the season's done, and then you can kind of get things rolling again. But
yeah. Was that on you to find the lease? Like, or did the team have somebody who was like, hey, like, we can get you an apartment, help you get set up? Because you have like a day to do it.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. Initially, I was at a hotel for the time being. Then a player got traded from the Blue Jays. I took over his lease, so the leases can be transferable. I decided not to transfer my lease back home with the Twins just because all my stuff was there. My wife travels down to the cities, so she would stay at the place from time to time. So we're keeping that lease instead of transferring it. It would have been a whole process if I transferred the lease. It's all my furniture, all my stuff in there, and then I got to rely on somebody else to take care of it for me. It just does not sit right with me, so we're keeping that lease. But I took over this lease here, which is super convenient. It's fully it has everything in here, beds, couches, fully furnished, which is, and I just grabbed the key and walk in. So it was super convenient process.
Yeah, that works out really well. I think that, and you're 27 right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I mean, you got a wife and everything, but I think a lot, whenever I see the news about like a 38-year-old player or like a 36-year-old player getting traded, and he maybe has a couple of kids who are like, it's during the school year, and like, man, what a headache, like,
it could get way more chaotic for sure.
Yeah. It's like we say what a headache, but then at the same time, you're playing a professional sport for a living. It's like,
exactly. It's part of the job too. Like,
yeah.
These situations happen all the time. It's just part of the job.
Yeah.
It is.
That's true too.
That's a good thought though, Zach. Like, you don't think about it because you just like, my perspective, our perspective, we've never done it, right? And you've done it now. It's like, you're like, I'm still getting to play baseball. So it's like, right. I'll figure it out. But yeah, you don't have kids yet. Didn't they say, I read there was a huge like kick up about Duran, like, and his kids, they didn't want to leave the Twin Cities because they really liked their school they were at or something. And there was like a picture of Duran when he got traded. He was just like, I got to tell my kids we got to move. You know? That'll be you, Lou. You'll be there. It'll have like, you'll have your dog sitting there and have your kid. And you'll be like, all right, guys, we're moving. We're out of here.